Welcome back to Master of Many. In today's video, we're tackling the complex but crucial topics of strategic management and corporate governance. Whether you're a business leader, an aspiring entrepreneur, or simply interested in how companies navigate the corporate landscape, this episode will break down key concepts like strategic planning, corporate governance principles, corporate social responsibility, and the intricacies of mergers and acquisitions. Let's begin with strategic planning, a foundational element of effective management. Strategic planning is about setting long-term goals and determining the best course of action to achieve them. It involves assessing the internal and external environment, defining the company's mission and vision, and creating a roadmap for future growth. One of the first steps in strategic planning is conducting a SWOT analysis, evaluating the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This analysis helps identify where the company currently stands and where it can potentially grow or face challenges. Once the SWOT analysis is complete, the next steps include setting specific, measurable goals, allocating resources effectively, and continuously monitoring performance to ensure the strategy is on track. Strategic planning is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and adjustment. Now let's talk about corporate governance. Corporate governance refers to the system of rules, practices, and processes by which a company is directed and controlled. It ensures accountability, fairness, and transparency in a company's relationship with its stakeholders, including shareholders, management, customers, suppliers, and the community. At the heart of corporate governance is the board of directors. The board's role is to provide oversight, guide strategic decisions, and ensure that the company adheres to legal and ethical standards. Effective corporate governance helps build trust with stakeholders and ensures the company's long-term sustainability. Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, has become an increasingly important aspect of business strategy. CSR is about companies taking responsibility for the social, environmental, and economic impacts of their operations. It's not just about doing the right thing, it's also about building a positive brand image and creating long-term value for both the company and society. CSR can be understood through the lens of the triple bottom line: people, planet, and profit. This approach encourages companies to focus not just on financial performance, but also on their impact on society and the environment. Examples of CSR initiatives include reducing carbon footprints, improving labor conditions, supporting community development, and ensuring ethical supply chain practices. Companies that actively engage in CSR can enhance their reputation, attract top talent, and build stronger relationships with customers and investors. Integrating CSR into business strategy isn't just a trend. It's becoming a necessity for companies that want to thrive in today's socially conscious market. By aligning CSR with their strategic goals, companies can create a positive impact while also driving business success. Closely related to corporate governance and CSR is the concept of ethics and compliance in business. Ethics refers to the moral principles that guide a company's behavior, while compliance involves adhering to laws, regulations, and internal policies. Most companies have a code of ethics that outlines the standards of behavior expected from employees and management. This code typically covers areas such as integrity, transparency, accountability, and respect for all stakeholders. Ethical dilemmas often arise in business, and how a company handles these situations can have significant consequences. For instance, decisions related to data privacy, environmental impact, or fair labor practices can either enhance or damage a company's reputation. Compliance, on the other hand, ensures that the company operates within the bounds of the law. This includes everything from adhering to financial regulations and labor laws to ensuring product safety and environmental compliance. Regular training and audits are essential to maintain high standards of ethics and compliance. Non-compliance can lead to severe consequences, including legal penalties, financial losses, and reputational damage. Therefore, Companies must prioritize both ethics and compliance to protect their interests and uphold their responsibilities to stakeholders. Finally, let's explore the world of mergers, acquisitions, and strategic alliances. These strategies are used by companies to expand their operations, enter new markets, or gain a competitive edge. Mergers involve combining two companies into one, while acquisitions involve one company buying another. Both processes require careful planning, due diligence, and negotiation to ensure a successful outcome. The integration phase is particularly challenging as it involves aligning different cultures, systems, and processes. Strategic alliances, on the other hand, involve partnerships between companies to pursue shared objectives while remaining independent. These alliances can take the form of joint ventures, research collaborations, or distribution agreements. They allow companies to leverage each other's strengths, share risks, and access new resources or markets. Examples of successful mergers, acquisitions, and alliances include iconic deals like Disney's acquisition of Pixar, which brought together creative and technological expertise, or the strategic alliance between Starbucks and PepsiCo to distribute ready-to-drink beverages. When executed well, these strategies can create significant value for both companies involved. However, these strategies also come with risks. Cultural clashes, regulatory challenges, and financial risks can derail even the most promising deals. It's crucial for companies to conduct thorough due diligence and develop a clear integration plan to mitigate these risks. In summary, strategic management and corporate governance are essential for guiding a company's long-term success. From setting strategic goals and ensuring ethical practices to navigating complex mergers and acquisitions, these principles are at the heart of effective business leadership. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Stay tuned as we continue our MBA series with a deep dive into data analytics and decision making. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.